little bit. You know, life gets kind of crazy, busy. But I've been shopping. We've gone out of town a couple of times over the last couple of weeks. And so I've picked up a few things from JoAnn's. Then Hobby Lobby had that huge clearance going on. And so I picked up a couple of things from that. And then I recently went to Michael's and picked up a few things because I had a gift card. So let's start with JoAnn's. I haven't picked up a lot. My JoAnn's has been I've gone to two separate ones, one in Frisco and one in Shreveport. And the one in Frisco has a lot of fabric, but not a lot of paper crafting. And then the one in Shreveport, there was like a lot of stuff missing. Like a lot of the aisles were empty. So I don't really know what's happening, but I did pick up a few things. So I found this thing of ribbon. It's oranges, some kind of turquoise or teal mint gingham, and some yellow. I think they are it's 1.1 yards each. And there's 3 of them. Then I picked up these frames. There are 3 different colors. I thought they kind of went with this a little bit. And so that's what I got on one trip. And then the next trip, which was Sunday, I picked these up. These are stickers. So 28 pieces of stickers. This one has strawberries and daisies and like a pink vibe. And this one has like some really pretty yellow flowers and like a yellow vibe. And I thought these all kind of went together quite a bit. It's getting time for some spooky crafting. So I found this really cute like vintage pumpkin owl and cat fabric. I picked this up because it reminded me of my best friend who recently passed. Which, y'all, grief is something crazy. It's been kind of a crazy time for me. I don't know if this has like a name. Just says Keepsake Calico. But I thought that was pretty. And then I have these papers. Some of these are double-sided. And some of them are not. This is like a collective. I got these Sunday and I got these when I went to Frisco. So this one is kind of pink and white geometric on this side. And then these oranges. Some gingham and then florals. I got these bows. This is really pretty. Some cameras on one side. On the other side are some cut aparts. I got it for this side. I do like the cameras, and so I bought 2. And I think these were on clearance for like 40 cents a piece. This is from Bo Bunny Brighton. A lot of these are, and I like them a lot. This is Maggie Holmes from Woodland Grove. I love these. I plan to cut these out. Let's cut those. Another one of the blue, of the yellow. That's not blue, Michelle. And then I think these are all single-sided. These were 10 for $3, so I got 10. I got this one, strawberries, the moons, this super cute pattern, cherries, popcorn, some watermelon, and some more strawberries. And then a butterfly. So that's all I got from JoAnn's. Let's look at Michael's real quick because it's not quite as much. Let me get that. Okay, as if I needed more paper. They, so I ordered this online, these 2, because I've really been eyeballing this Delusions journal, which I already pulled the paper off because I looked through it in the car when I picked it up. But this is the Delusions Creative Journal. It is well, it doesn't say how big it is. How big is it? It's got 64 pages in a envelope. I want to say it's like 8 by 10. Yeah, 8.5 by 11, or 8 and a by 11.5. 8.25 by 11.5. And it's thick mixed media paper. It says 64 unlined pages. And this says it's heavyweight mixed media cardstock. And I've been eyeballing this, but I didn't want to spend $25 on it. And I was headed home from Shreveport. I didn't buy it when I was at Michael's when I got this stuff because it was $25. And I didn't want to use my whole gift card on it. And then I was hoping, knowing that I was going to Shreveport, that I could find something like this at JoAnn's or somewhere. And I didn't. So on the way home, I got on Michael's and they had them on sale. This was only $19. And so it opens flat. It is super cute. I am going to start trying to do some art journaling. And so I picked that up, and while I was shopping there, this was posted for just $5, just $4.99. So let me show you. It's kind of giving Alice in Wonderland to me. But like this wide band is really cute. So it's like a cherry and Queen of Hearts and red with navy, and it's like Hello Autumn and Reading. It's like a whole bunch of stuff like this. I mean, there's a rabbit, there's tea, apples, cherries, books, and then it says like Hello September. Some cherries there. Hello Fall. I don't know that cherries scream fall to me, but a Queen of Hearts, Fall into a Good Book, A Reader Lives 1,000 Lives. There's several things in here that I love. I don't know that I would put all of this together necessarily, but I do really enjoy it. Look at it. I love that. There's that little one just there. Some stripes. Make the world better, or you make the world better. That same pattern in blue. Some Queen of Hearts. There were some back here that were in blue. And then some like mixed media stuff. And then these cards. Again, I like all the individual elements, but I would probably not have put these together. It's called Orchard Hill. I probably would not have put those together in the same paper tag. So those two I got from Michael's recently. I also have this new cart next to me. It is like a 15-inch by 15-inch set of 5 drawers. The bottom drawer is missing the sides. But I can stuff in there, and it's normally $120. I got it for $30. So again, with the art journaling, this actually came from Hobby Lobby. I don't know how it ended up in that bag. But I want to try some of these foam blending tools to see. It says for ink, but I'm going to try it with, I'm going to see if I can use it with acrylics. And so I also picked these up because I think they were on sale, or maybe I thought they were on sale and they weren't. I don't really know. And then these two were at Michael's in like a separate, I think it was like homecoming. My Michael's has never had homecoming stuff, but they have all kinds of homecoming mom stuff out, which is strange. But my daughter's in the band, and these are our colors, black and gold. And so I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up to work on her high school scrapbook. And then these stickers, I mean, they're alphabets. You can't go wrong with them. It's got, I've never seen an alphabet with a % sign. It's 156 pieces. So this is what I got from Michael's. Let me get my Hobby Lobby stuff. Okay, so I know that sometimes the rustling of the bags really drives people crazy, but there's a lot of stuff in this bag. So, you know, Hobby Lobby had a huge clearance event. I found out about it because Maggie with Sunset Studio, or whoever, I'll tag her if I can, posted a picture saying that Hobby Lobby had Tim Holtz stuff on clearance. And the first 2 times that I went, I did not find anything. But the second time I went, I was too late because most everything was gone. But there was some stuff, and I'm going to show you what I got. I already have an almost brand new thing of this crackle paste, and I'm going to tell you I love it so much. And because it was reduced, I picked up another one. This was the last one. It's normally $5.99. I got it for $2.99. And I love crackle paste. I'm fixing to use the heck out of that in that Dilutions journal. Then they had some of these inks on clearance. I got all the colors they had on clearance. So I've got Kitsch Flamingo in the Distress Oxide for $2.99. Saltwater Taffy, Villainous Potion, and Antique Linen. These two are two that I've been eyeballing for a long time. And I'm so glad that I found them. Then this was on clearance for $1.87. You can't go wrong with as a junk journal or with a patch that says junk. That's not something I normally would buy, but it was less than $2, so I went ahead and got it. Then these little gems, they're like adhesive gems. They look like butterflies. I don't know if you can see that, but they look like butterflies. But at first glance, they kind of look like flowers. And so they were 74 cents. Then I picked up some washi. This one was already open, but it was the last one, so I went in and got it. But look how cute that is. 99 cents. This one was also 99 cents. So we have, I don't know if those are peaches or oranges. Let me see. These nails are so pretty, but I don't know that they're practical for crafting. I think those are supposed to be peaches. And then the next one is oranges and then lemons. I don't know why I'm into the fruit and citrus. And then this one was not on clearance, but I picked it up because, again, this was before I picked up that Dilutions journal, but I do think this would make like great tags or great collage places to collage on. Then I picked up this cardstock pack. It was $1.99, and it's called the macarons, but it's like 2 shades of teal, 2 shades of pink, and a purple. And last but not least, a few more Tim Holtz items. So I have never purchased these before because I just felt like, why would I spend $5 on something I can make? But these are from 2020. They were on clearance, so I went ahead and got them. It comes with some twine. And then yesterday I was watching the live for the Halloween release from Tim Holtz, and these are double-sided, and I had no idea until I watched that live. And so now I'm very excited that I have them. I have been sitting on these for a few weeks. I just haven't had time to craft. It's been, school started for my kiddo and our semester started over, and it's just been a very crazy time. But these, I'm in love with these. So, and they all have a punch out for you to put the tag in. I use these quite a bit, so I went ahead and picked up another one. There are 6 of these frames in here for normally $6.49, but I got them for half off, $3.24. I've never had these, I don't think. These are word tags, 12 pieces from 2023 for $2.99. I got 2 of these. Yes. So I've got 2 of these. I'm very excited. Although these look different. Are they the same? Or are they just in here different? This is from 2019. Also from 2019. Maybe it's just variation in shading, or, oh, they're in here in a different order. I thought that was the front, but look, that is a variation in shading. Like, this one's more of a green tone, and this one's more of a brown tone. Can you see that? I mean, I'm not mad at it, but in person it really is obvious. This one's green and this one's brown. Same thing here, green and brown. I bet it's just in like the printing, because that's the same there. Here too, green and brown. I'm curious what the one I have looks like, because I think I have 1 or 2 of these left. Yeah, green and brown. Let me look at mine that I have. These are from a previous pack that I bought. Let's look at the 3 together. So I'm guessing the green was the original, because this brown is different than these. Well, now I don't know. There's 3 different shades here: brown, green, and gray. It's fine though. I was just curious. But I love a good frame, and so I'm excited to have those. And I'm okay with them being different colors. It's not going to make that much of a difference to me. I'm still going to use them. And unless you put them on the exact same project, which would not happen most likely, you're never going to know. If I hadn't have had 2 packages in front of me, I probably would never have noticed. Okay, the last 2 things I have, I want to kind of look through because I've never looked through them. Because I've never had them before. So this one is, maybe I have had this one. No, I haven't. This is Transparent Layers from last year, from 2023. And I got it on clearance for $2.49. I don't have an original price on there. And let me get a piece of something white. Oh, that's really pretty. It's like florals and some writing in a circle. That's neat. Oops. Some more florals in a circle. A butterfly square with some writing. Florals. Ooh, I don't know why I've never purchased this before. These are nice. Some paint swatches. I think this one might be one of my favorites. Need a little fairy to go in there. Again, I love that. Okay, there's that one. Ooh, and some more paint swatches. And then lastly, that one. Okay, Transparent Layers. And then last but not least, if you have followed me for long or seen some of my videos, you will know, and this is probably going to come as a shock to you, I don't usually use photos in my crafting because it kind of freaks me out a little bit, but this was on clearance, and I thought, why not think outside of the box? You might find that you really like it. And when Halloween time comes around, I do like to use a little bit of creepy people, or make them kind of look a little creepy. This is from 2022, called Snapshots, and there's 36 in here. And these look like snapshots, like Polaroids. Ooh, and they're pretty thick. I'm just going to go through these fast because they've been out for several years. When I went to Hobby Lobby, day before, on Saturday, to pick up some stuff for a cosplay I was working on for my spouse, I noticed they have moved the Tim Holtz. So Tim Holtz used to be on the very back aisle in my store over by the miniatures. I love the writing on these too. And it looks like they've moved it and put it next to the planters and stuff, which were also on clearance. There's a house. Pleasant View House, Metamar. Anyway, it looks like they have like really downsized the Tim Holtz stuff, and I'm wondering if it's, so they've also had come out with some of the Paper Studio version of some Tim Holtz things. Like, it's obvious they're in the same vibe, and I'm just curious if they're fixing to stop selling Tim Holtz items so that they can just do their own. So we'll see. These are actually not bad photos. Like, there's some houses and some cars and a train. I could definitely be okay with some of these. So I think what I also want to do is, so that is the snapshots. I have too many things. I'm going to be real honest. I own too much stuff, and I really didn't need to go shopping for the things that I did pick up. But, you know, I mean, y'all are junk journalers if you're watching me, I'm assuming. And we can't help but, you know, pick something up when it's a good deal. And so I want to share with you a couple of things that I have got to use because I just keep buying and buying and have yet to use them. And number one is my Tim Holtz stuff. So I have several Tim Holtz things that I really want to try to use up. And these are new. This Photo Studio layers, these little mini paper strips, and then this booklet folio. I also saw some of the makes for Halloween that were made with this, and I think it's really time for me to use some of those. I also have another one of the photo things. I think this one's the accordion or something to that nature, but it's got the accordion in it. And it's just chilling in my stash, and it's time. It's like past time, and I've watched that Tim Holtz live and really got inspired. And the other thing I have are all of these file folders. They're double-sided. They're a little bit more like shiny than I would normally like. But gosh, I own it. I've got to use it. And then all of these pocket cards, which I do use the pocket cards quite a bit. This is like 2 or 3 sets all mixed together. And then these photo strips I have used quite a bit, and I really like them. But I also have some, like, several rolls of collage paper. I have several ephemera packs, several layers. I've got so much stuff, and I've really got to start using it. So I think what we might do next is pull out some of these things and get inspired and make something cool. Because if not, I need to start sending these things to places that will get some use out of them. So stick around for that. I think that's what I'm going to do next. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. I might try to make something cool. A little tag or something inspirational out of some of this new stuff. So stick around for that. Thank you for hanging out in the Crafty Nook and for sticking it out with me. I know that it's been a few weeks, and I do that sometimes. Life just gets so busy. I have a full-time job. I'm a mom. My daughter is a junior this year, and she's in band, and I'm a teacher, and there's so many irons in the fire, and sometimes my crafting has to go to the wayside. In fact, I haven't been up here since the last video you saw, and that makes me really sad. So let's make some beautiful things next time. So I'll see you then. Bye.